Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, an old YouTuber. That was a little bit weird. Now this camcorder had stopped charging, but I think the battery is full. But something happened with the battery on this old camcorder. It did start to charge super slow. So just watch some video. I was recording Dennis with my old Canon camcorder. That's finished charging too. So that's can record. That's my old Canon Lithium. I got second hand in year 2015. But this is good enough to record on the screen. But this record on the screen a little bit better. But that's good now. We have maybe power for like 2 hours. We could read some more. I had a long break reading this PDF. I will make an update later, but I still have all my 25 reading list. I still have all these lists, but I have some papers from my American Truck Simulator. From there, it's very hot. We need something to drink. It's 31 degrees. Drink like 4-6 liters. That's because my apartment is south, and now we're close to September. The sun is lower, then the sun starts to shine into my apartment. But we have a small heat wave in Denmark again, like 27 or 28 degrees Celsius. So the heat wave is back, so it's been like more than 30 degrees in my apartment, like more than 2 weeks. So I have to remember to drink a lot of lemonade, like 4-6 liters every day. Because many older people, they are forgetting to drink water in heat waves, and then they get sick. Some actually die in heat waves. Older people are forgetting to drink. That's because if you age 80, you don't have the power, you don't have the physical strength to drink like 8 liters of water. Or if you're an old woman, you maybe just drink coffee. And some old men, they are drinking beers. But you cannot drink beers and alcohol in heat wave because alcohol take water out of your body. Well, I think you could drink tea. That's because I drink a lot of sweet tea in the Arabic in the North Africa. They drink tea with sugar. Coffee, you cannot make you thirst with coffee, but you could do that with tea with sugar, give you some energy and water. So, but let's continue. But if this camcorder is breaking damage, I can continue a little bit with my old Canon. So now I have it back. I have my old camcorder back. So, but I have write all this PDF. I have all this PDF on my new reading list there. So even my computer's crashing, I will still have the reading list. So let's just do this, the Pentium. Then I did download more, but I'm not going crazy and download 20-30 more, because I already have more than 1,000 on this long reading lists. But that's to my American Truck Simulator. That's some trailers. I got like 2,600 trailers in American Truck Simulator. I have my main trailers collection in the Salem garage, like 50 trailers. I'm just to copy one by one. That's my trailer projects. The reefer are doing in 45 feet, 48, 53 in single. And then you got double, all kind of stuff. that's my main trailer collection is in Salem. And beneath I have my private trailers there, yes. So we can put my trailer paper into this. That's something gaming. And now we are back to my reading list, all this reading list, but we should continue. I was reading about rigt in Greenland. I have all these trails in North America. They got like 30 pages, and I have all this PDF there. I did finish read all this, almost finish. I did finish that there. I need something more there, and I need to read it. But to do it, I have to do it later. That's about silver and gold mining in the Klondike, history of railways, old railways, United States, oldest railroads, North America. China's all kind of Union Pacific Railroad, Pacific Railroads, rail transport, transcontinental. Some railways there, Atchison, Topeka, Northern Pacific Railway. Need to read that, and that reading list is going on forever and ever. I have all this, and that's the Harzen. I was reading about Harzen in Germany. I like to go there, and there was some old railroad there. Old railroad in Harzen. I did read something about it. Brocken railways. There's more railways there. Nordhausen there. And some old locomotives there. Kryp Deutsche Reichsbahn. I like to get back to this, but we need. And then we have my old read list there, but I'll make an update later. We make updates later. That's my truck simulator. Nothing to do with this, but it's just I'm still driving the truck simulator. So let's try it, but let's just put it back, because I don't have so much space. I need some more to drink. Cheers. Yes, I have to drink a lot, but let's just try to continue. This camcorder is my best camcorder to record on the screen. And sound was 58, I think, I don't remember. But we have to read page by page now, because when I'm clicking all these documents, the auto reading stops. So I will close the screen on the camcorder to save a bit power. So let's read loud. Read to end of read only this page.
B translation look aside buffer. TLB, and cache 64-byte prefetching. Data TLB 02 MB or 4 MB pages, 4-way associative, 32 entries. Data TLB 4 KB pages, 4-way set associative, 64 entries. Instruction TLB 4 KB pages, 4-way set associative, 128 entries. L2 TLB 1 MB, 4-way say associative. 64-byte line size, shared second level TLB 4 kilobytes pages, 4-way set associative 512 entries. Core models feature, on-chip floating point unit, enhanced Intel speed step technology, EIST, Intel 64, XD-bit, and NX-bit implementation, Intel VTX, smart cache. Door models support MMX, SSE, SSE2, SSE3, SSSE3, SSE4.1, SSE4.2. EHD graphics, Sunday Bridge, contains 6 EUs and HD graphics 2000, but does not support these technologies. Intel QuickSync Video, in True 3D, Clear Video HD, Wireless Display, 3D Video, or 3D Graphics Acceleration. Codename brand name L3 Catch-up features XD Sunday Bridge Pentium 3XX3 Bulga 115,515 Wiper threading. ECC Pentium 9x72 GA102317W Integrated GPU Pentium B9x02 GA988B35W Integrated GPU Pentium 6xXT 15 3MB 8-way set associative 64-byte line size LGA 115,535W Integrated GPU Pentium 6xX 16 65 Pentium Gate XX 17 18 3MB 12-way set associative 64-byte line size Sunday Bridge Pentium 140x5 Bulga 135,640 WIC AVX text Intel VTD AESNI Ivy Bridge microarchitecture based. Currently, there exist Ivy Bridge models G2010, G2020, G2120, G2030, and G2130. All are dual-core and have no hyper-threading or turbo boost. Codename brand name L3 Kakasikt Ivy Bridge G2010, G2020, G2030, G2120, 19, G21303 Bulga 115,555 WW/O hyperthreading. Haswell microarchitecture based. Several Haswell-based Pentium processors were released in 2013, among them the G3258 Anniversary Edition, first released in 2014 by Intel to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the line. As with prior generation Pentium processors, Haswell and Haswell refresh-based parts have 2 cores only, lack support for hyper-threading, and use the LGA 1150 socket form factor. Broadwell microarchitecture based. It was launched in Q1 2015 using a 14nm process, for example the dual-core 1.9 GHz Intel Pentium 3805U with 2 MB cache. It used the FGA 1168 socket. Skylake microarchitecture based. Supporting up to 64 GB RAM. Features like Turbo Boost, Intel vPro, hyper-threading are not available. Supports AESNI and ADRAN. 20. Integrated graphics are provided by Intel HD Graphics 510, utilizing a maximum of 1.7 GB of memory. For solutions up to 4096 2304 at 60 Hz using DisplayPort supporting up to 3 displays. 21. Kaby Lake microarchitecture based. In Q1 2017 Intel released the Kaby Lake based Pentium G4560. It is the first Pentium branded CPU since Ethernet burst based Pentium 4 to support hyper-threading, a feature available in some core branded products. Features include a clock speed of 3.5 GHz with 4 threads, 3 MB of L3 cache and Intel HD 610 integrated graphics. Coffee Lake microarchitecture based. All Coffee Lake Pentium processors support hyper-threading. 22, and integrated Intel UHD graphics. Comet Lake microarchitecture based. All Comet Lake Pentium processors support hyper-threading and integrated Intel UHD 610 graphics. Pentium-compatible Intel processors. Due to its prominence, the term Pentium-compatible is often used to describe any x86 processor that supports the IA32 instruction set and architecture. Even though they do not use the Pentium name, Intel also manufactures other processors based on the Pentium series for other markets. Most of these processors share the core design with one of the Pentium processor lines, usually differing in the amount of CPU CAC, power efficiency or other features. The notable exception is the Atom line, which is an independent signed Celeron, a low-end version. Core. The mainstream version including Core 2, Core i3, Core i5, Core i7 and Core i9, now placed above Pentium. Xeon, a high-end version used in servers and workstations. A 100, discontinued, an ultra-mobile version of Pentium M. EP80579, a system on a chip based on Pentium M. Xeon Phi, a high-end version used in servers and workstations. Intel Quark, a now discontinued, low-power re-implementation of the Pentium architecture for us as microcontroller and in other embedded applications. See also: List of Intel Pentium processors. Intel Inside. Pentium bug, a well-publicized flaw in the original processor.
Yes, that was all. We'll not read this, but I just download everything here. That's from yesterday. So let's stop the video.